Welcome back to Explaining Everything, the channel where we dive into the stories and mysteries behind everyday things. Today's question comes from one of our curious viewers, Martina Queen 88. Thanks for the suggestion, Martina. You asked, how are jigsaw puzzles made? If you've ever sat at a table surrounded by hundreds of tiny cardboard pieces, slowly questioning your life choices, you've probably wondered who actually makes these things and how do they turn one big picture into 1,000 little pieces of chaos. Today, we're taking you behind the scenes to see how art, precision, and a little madness come together to create one of the world's most addictive pastimes. So grab your corner pieces and stick around, because we're breaking down how jigsaw puzzles are really made right here on Explaining Everything. Every jigsaw puzzle starts with a beautiful image. It could be a landscape, a cat wearing sunglasses, or that one picture of 1,000 jelly beans that makes people question their life choices. Manufacturers usually license high-resolution photos, paintings, or digital artworks. These images are printed using large, high-quality printers onto thick sheets of paper, the kind that doesn't wrinkle when you panic sweat over it. This paper is then glued onto a sturdy cardboard backing. And not just any cardboard. We're talking about dense, multi-layered, high-quality board that feels like it could survive a coffee spill or a mild existential crisis. Once the glue dries, the image is smooth, flat, and ready for its impending doom, being sliced into hundreds or even thousands of little oddly shaped pieces. Now, this is where the magic and mild torture happens. The printed board is taken to a machine equipped with a steel rule die. Imagine a giant cookie cutter, but way more precise and way less fun. The die is made from thin, razor-sharp steel blades bent into the unique shapes of puzzle pieces. These blades are embedded into a wooden board, forming the final cutting pattern. And here's the fun part. Making that die takes serious craftsmanship. Skilled technicians bend each blade by hand to create the intricate interlocking shapes. It's part science, part art, and part please don't cut your fingers off. Once the die is ready, it's pressed down onto the puzzle sheet with tons of pressure, enough to slice through the cardboard cleanly. One good press, and poof! A single, beautiful picture is now reduced to 500, 1,000, or even 5,000 tiny cardboard pieces, ready to destroy relationships and test patience worldwide. After cutting, the puzzle pieces are gently shaken apart. And yes, this is where chaos begins. The machine separates the pieces and sends them down vibrating trays that help break them apart without tearing or bending them. Now, here's something wild. Manufacturers have to be really careful here. Any piece that gets stuck, folded, or lost in the machinery could end up missing from your box. That's right, that one missing piece you blamed on your cat. It might never have made it into the box at all. The loose pieces then tumble into packaging hoppers where a pre-measured number of pieces, say 1,000, are counted and dropped into puzzle bags. Those bags are then heat-sealed to keep everything snug, though we all know it's not snug enough to stop one piece from escaping under the couch the moment you open it. Once the bag of puzzle pieces is sealed, it's placed inside the box, which of course shows the completed image on the front. That's the promise, the dream, the mountain you must climb. But here's a secret. That exact box cover image isn't always a perfect match to the puzzle. Some manufacturers crop or slightly recolor the image for printing, which explains why your sky pieces never seem to match the shade of blue on the box. It's not you, it's them. The boxes are then shrink-wrapped, labeled, and stacked up, ready to be shipped to stores or online warehouses where you'll one day pick one up, thinking this'll be relaxing. It won't be. Not all puzzles are created equal. Some are made of wood instead of cardboard, laser cut for clean edges and artistic designs. Others have 3D shapes, glow-in-the-dark ink, or sneaky hidden pictures. And then there are the diabolical ones, double-sided puzzles, gradient color puzzles, and blank white puzzles made by people who clearly want to watch the world burn. There are even custom puzzles now, where you can upload your own photo, because nothing says family bonding like staring at 500 pieces of Aunt Carol's face for 5 hours straight. After all that cutting, gluing, and boxing, the puzzle makes its way into your hands. And that's where the real work begins. You spill it out, separate the edges, and swear you'll only work on it for 10 minutes. Next thing you know, it's 3 a.m. Your eyes are twitching, and you've made peace with the fact that the last piece probably fell into another dimension. When you finally complete it, though, there's that incredible sense of victory. You did it. You assembled a masterpiece. And right before you start thinking about gluing it and framing it, you hear that tiny voice in your head say, "Let's do another one." So, the next time you open a box of Jigsaw puzzle pieces, remember, behind those tiny cardboard shapes is a whole team of artists, printers, and die makers working in perfect harmony, so you can experience pure chaos. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you never miss an episode. And if you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. If you enjoyed this video, please check out our other bingeable channels. Thank you for tuning in, and join us next time here in the channel that answers all the why, what, who, where, and how questions you've always wondered about, here on Explaining Everything.